So what I'm going to show you now is how you can use PowerPoint, the recording ribbon in PowerPoint to record a lesson. So here I have a lesson on chapters for All Quiet on the Western Front. I'm going to select the recording ribbon, and you'll see here that there's a record slideshow feature. So I'm going to select that, and it puts me in this different view. I could do all kinds of different things here. Obviously my microphone's on. I could turn my camera on if I wanted to and have me visible in the screen on the screen. If I had notes and I selected this, the notes would show up here for me to read. But of course, when the students listen to it, the video, it won't show those notes. And I could ink as I talk as well, which is highly recommend just for interactivity and visualization if you have inking devices to use that feature so that they can do that. So I'm going to click record and it counts down and I can start recording and I can talk through. All right, we're going to talk about chapters 1, 2, and 3. If I want to, I can just stop and replay. So then obviously I recorded that one slide and it shows down here that there is a little icon there saying there's audio, and then it obviously moved me straight to here. So then I can record each slide as it is, or I can press the record button and I can talk through this slide and talk about how it's a lost generation, and the whole point of the book is to focus on the fact that tell the story of how these men were lost because of the war. And I don't stop because I'm ready to just move on to the next slide, and I start talking through the PowerPoint and all the things that I want to discuss and obviously there's not a lot on the slide. It's more for talking points and they're listening to me say things as I talk, but I can keep doing that and keep moving through and I can highlight different things. When I'm ready to stop, I feel like, oops, I made a mistake on this slide. I can choose stop, and then I can go and clear the recording for just this current slide. If I decided I want to do the whole thing over, I could clear recording on all of it, but great news is I can keep the recording for these other slides. They're fine. But this slide I messed up on, so instead of having to redo the whole thing, I just have to redo this slide. The other awesome thing about this is that when I am done, if I decide that these slides need to be in different order, not that this would work for this, obviously, because it's all about sequential order, but I can just drag them and they go in the order that I want them to be in. So I don't have to redo it all. I just have to, just fix the one slide or rearrange the slides once I'm done. When I'm completely finished with the recording, I'm going to select export to video, or I could choose publish to stream. It's just totally up to you. I personally like to export it to video just to have that file. And then I can publish to stream, upload to stream. Now, other points to make is that you can find and insert forms and quizzes in here. So if I were to, new slide, go to insert, where was I? It's going to pull up and it won't be on the right account, so it's probably going to get really confused, but it's going to pull up all the forms that I've created, and so I could have a quick question here. Now this really only works if you're going to have the students go through the slide deck as just an activity. If you're exporting to a video, then the forms won't work because it's just a video. So just a note, but just know that it's there if you want them to go through the PowerPoint. You can also insert a screenshot from somewhere, go get a screen clipping and put it in here. Lots of different options for you. But that is how, and then, like I said, as when you're done and you're ready to do it, um, you just hit export to video. It takes a few minutes for it to export. When you click it, it asks you, okay, do you want to create how you want to create it in HD or medium or standard, and use the recording and timing. And then you just hit create video and it will package all that up and turn it into a video that can be shared even on YouTube or in stream. And if you want to publish it straight to stream, you just select publish to stream, and you're going to name it. You've got your description. You can select allow everyone in your organization to see, or you can upload your original PowerPoint file along with the video, and you're just going to hit publish. So then set permissions, add closed captions, modify additional preferences. You're going to go back to stream, just like we did when we created the video directly from InStream, and modify it there. So that is how you publish to stream.